Good morning, Capricorn. Engines are running outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Your energy today is coming through as being super excited, like really like impatient, excited, like a kid at Christmas kind of thing. That's how your energy is coming through. I've been singing and dancing in the kitchen while making my coffee because we know we have our coffee breaks together, don't we, Capricorn? After last week, our coffee break catch-ups with Cappy. But yeah, so excited. I don't know where to start. I'm so excited that I couldn't sit still and let my nail varnish dry, and so I've just completely messed it up. Then I tried to apply another coat to even it out, and it just it's just really messed up. So I'm sorry, I'm scruffy today, but it's because I'm overexcited. Right. Where do I start? Where do I start? Um, I guess I'll start with a random song for you. This card has been showing itself to me in my head this morning because I've been using different tarot decks this week. These set I've been using for everybody, and then a different tarot deck depending on which one I feel drawn to on the morning. I'm so hot, really overheating. The energy for you and Sagittarius has been really, really big actually. Like yesterday, I just felt like I had an army of wild horses at my back with Sagittarius energy, and I figured out why. Because apparently, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And now Saturn and Jupiter on the 21st of December, right before Christmas. So this is again feeling this Christmas energy coming through. The 21st of December, Jupiter and Saturn unite in the sky. They do it every 20 years or so, but they're doing it. It's a really big deal, and I will do a video on it, and I haven't seen anyone else talking about it, which is weird to me because it's such a big astronomical event. They meet in a certain set of signs. So they were meeting in fire signs, then they were meeting in water signs for a while, and then they were meeting, I may have got that the wrong way around, but for the past like 200 years, 250 years or something, they've been meeting in earth signs. And on the 21st of December, when these big planets have just both moved into Aquarius together, I think one on the 17th and one on the 19th, it's really big, it's really important astronomically. They meet in Aquarius in an air sign for the first time in like 800 years. So it's a really big deal for everybody. But these are the two big massive planets, two really important like father energy planets, right? Saturn was Jupiter's father. They were both like the head honchos for a while. Yeah, these big important planets are doing big important things in the sky. So no wonder I feel like I'm in a boiling pot of lava when I do your readings at the moment, Capricorn. Like honestly, my back is so hot and I can't take my jumper off because I've got nothing on underneath it. So yeah, really big excited energy. I feel like if you have had a difficult relationship with your father, or if you have children, if you have a son perhaps, and you've had a bit of a challenging relationship, perhaps not seeing eye to eye, perhaps one of you has been rather controlling, I feel like come the 21st of December, especially if you're going visiting them at Christmas, you may find that you have a change in your relationship where you're both able to communicate in new ways. Air signs are about communication. Earth signs are about structure, tradition, the way things should be done. Air signs are about innovation, talking things through, seeing things from a different perspective. So I feel like if you've had a challenging relationship with your father or son, or a male energy in your life, in that way, there could be a big opportunity here to have a new phase of that relationship. So you can do it, Cappy, if that's what you need to do. Also, on the flip side of that, you are the Saturn energy, so don't be too controlling. You have to kind of work with the universe sometimes, and the universe is moving away from the way things are done, the kind of social structures, the traditions, the way things, by the book, the way things should be done. It's moving away from that into this more innovative Aquarius energy. So if you have if you're dealing with a Sagittarius male, like a Sagittarius child especially, you may find them to be particularly rebellious at the moment. But it's normal, it's meant to be like that. They're trying to bring in new ways of doing things, so try and embrace that. Allow them to express themselves. if you go and look up the relationship between Jupiter and Saturn, Zeus and Cronus, Cronus tried to control Zeus. It didn't work out well. So I feel like you need to work with the energies and move into communication rather than trying to put your foot down in a situation if you're dealing with this. And vice versa, if this is like your relationship with your father and you've got a controlling father, you'll be able to express yourself and get him to understand your point of view more easily at the moment, I feel. Possibly. It'll take time, you know, the planets are shifting. It won't be like a light switch overnight and everything's better, but there's an opportunity for growth here and for expansion and for innovation within these kind of relationships. So definitely like father-son type relationships very strongly, or if you've got a figure like that in your life. What else do I have for you? Sorry, it's the first song that came through for you intuitively was Take My Breath Away. I think that's from Top Gun. Again, I'm getting this kind of like Top Gun energy for you, Capricorn, at the moment. The big kahuna came through, right, in your last reading. Top Gun, being at the top of your game, getting that achievement, going for those career goals. So this may have been what's been up for you recently, but Take My Breath Away, I feel like I've been getting this stuff through about not being able to breathe as well, perhaps having a lot of anxiety because you are facing a lot of responsibilities at the moment, a lot of challenges, but also like maybe possibly inviting love in. Shades of Cool by Lana Del Rey came through for you again, I think. Did you have that last time, or was that another sign? Shades of Cool. What did I get from that? Something about his moods, his strange weather. So you may be dealing with a masculine energy, or it could be you if you are identify as masculine energy strongly. I mean, we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. You know, so gender is very, very fluid in tarot. But the masculine it's coming through as a masculine energy of somebody who perhaps has very strange moods, perhaps bouts of depression, spells of being quite introspective, somebody perhaps in a relationship with this person who finds it difficult to break in, to get in under those walls when they go up. So yeah, there may be something in that song for you. All the songs that come through will be in the description box below. And if you want to jump straight to the card reading and skip these intuitive messages, because I know the bonkers today, you can find a timestamp in the description box as well. That'll take you straight to the cards. I do feel like there's this relationship here, though. They were showing me this card, and it's almost like it could be a soul connection that you've been fighting, Capricorn, because I also had... what was it now? I accidentally skipped forward on Spotify. I randomised the song on camera for everybody, and I accidentally skipped forward, and you got this song, On Another Planet With You. The Only Ones? Space travels in my blood, there ain't nothing I can do about it. So I feel like that was your song, and I'm sorry I skipped forward without you, but I will randomise another song for you on camera. But it's like this, it's like... I always think it's like Kylo Ren. You know, Kylo Ren and Rey, they had that kind of psychic connection. So I've been picking up on this for a while, possibly for you, Capricorn, or for some of you. And it's showing again with this card that they kept showing me this morning. Now, I think you perhaps have been fighting it. No, do you know what? I'm going to leave that out there. I think possibly you've been fighting it. And I remember in my last reading I was saying to you, I was getting really annoyed with you actually. I don't know if this is how your other person's feeling, but I was like, Capricorn, look, you can see the signs. I know you can see the signs. I was like shouting at you. I'm sorry, Capricorn. But you know, I pick up on the energy of the characters in the reading, so I could be in your energy or like somebody that you're dealing with. Like I pick up, like I'll go into like a character mode, a bit like an actor, where like I am like method acting, like I am the person now. So yeah, somebody is really frustrated. It's like, look, I know that you're seeing the signs, I'm seeing them too, like stop fighting it. What that means, where that goes, I have no idea, right? But I think you are acknowledging now that you're seeing the signs, and that's what made me so incredibly excited this morning, because you got Tatvar by Cooler Shakers. The flowers and the scent of summer, like the sun and the shine. Right, in this line particularly, the truth may come in strange disguises. The truth may come in strange disguises. Send a message to your mind. Okay, so yeah, you're seeing it. You are. What else did I get? I'm now going to keep going with this, and then I'll sort of backtrack to my other messages. Yeah, you've got Just the Same by Charlotte Lawrence. Again, I think that may have come out for you before. And I Need You to Hate Me by JC Stewart. So definitely this love-hate relationship. By the way, as it was coming through, as I was like knowing that you were seeing the signs, I was getting I win, which like I feel like it's the other person. It's like, ha, I knew it. Knew it, I win. So I bet you hate that. I bet you really hate that, Capricorn. Yeah, but like if you listen to that Just the Same song, she's like, I'm just gonna swear warning, mum. It's like, I fucking hate you. But it's such an upbeat song. So it's like she says, you tear my heart out in just the perfect way. So yeah. Fucking love, isn't it? Then some of you have definitely got your mojo back. If there were any concerns in that last reading about these kind of things, no, you've got your mojo back, because you got bloody Outside by George Michael, Physical by Dua Lipa. Let's get physical all night. I'm running with you. I know you've got my back, and I know that you know I've got you, so come on. So I was blasting that out in the kitchen, my poor neighbours. And then you got Let's Talk About Sex by Salt and Pepper. Again, this Salt and Pepper, silver and gold stuff keeps coming through in my readings. I feel like you had that last time as well with the silver and gold. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Do be careful though that it's not just about the physical attraction. Make sure there's love there, because there is a line in that song that is like it kind of, I think it's in the second verse, it kind of brings that up. So don't, make sure you're building this relationship. If you're going to go for it, I mean, I don't know, Capricorn, it's your choice. You need to be making sure that you're building it on solid foundations, and it's not just about this passionate connection that has been formed. So look, you're on the bottom. You're on the bottom of the deck, the Devil card. I feel like there is a bit of obsession here with this relationship, a bit of it's addictive, because it's very strong energy. I mean, I can feel it. I'm boiling bloody hot at the moment. There may be a little bit of obsession. You may feel like you want to control the situation. You can see how I don't know why you're coming through as masculine energy, Capricorn. I think it's because I think you're a cardinal sign, and cardinal signs are like yang energy. So you could be the female or the male in this situation, or you could be a different gender. However you identify is absolutely fine. Take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. I don't know which energy I'm tapping into. I seem to be going backwards and forwards, but the masculine energy is coming through as possibly a little bit controlling. You can see how he's holding her chin here. There could be a possessiveness, especially if the feminine energy is very, very attractive, quite sexually avert. There could be a need to kind of control that, to say this is mine. So just be aware of that. Also, this need to win is coming through. Don't be treating someone like they are a prize to be won and then discarded. You need to make sure that this relationship is for the long term, I feel. I mean, it's up to you, as long as you're both consenting, but as long as you're both communicating, you're on the same page, you guys do what you want. I don't care. No judgment. So the Tower, yeah, just be careful of Tower moments then. That's Scorpionic energy. You've got Gemini energy, Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy there showing itself. So I don't know if I'm going to use this deck, or I've also pulled out the Haunted House Tarot up there, which was also kind of calling to me. I was seeing cards from that deck, like the King of Wands was showing to me. What's come out there? The Knight of Pentacles has come out there. Yes, slow and steady wins the race, I think, Capricorn. You are primarily an earth sign. Saturn energy, it is, you are definitely a bit of a go-getter, right, career person, but you do tend to be in things for the long term, I think. So, okay, whew, right, that's that. Nearly done with the intuitive messages. We'll pull some cards in a minute. What else do you have? Just running back up my list. Yeah, I'm going to go through it one by one. The snake card showed itself from this deck again, which I think was coming out for you a while back. So just beware of that temptation. You know, Adam and Eve, kind of the snake in the tree. Just be wary of that. You know, hold your horses a little bit until you're sure about situations. Up there as well, you had the two swans, which again is like to me, a soulmate connection, a mirroring connection. Yeah. What else did I have? Destiny. Healing family tree. You may have some family tree issues here that you need to heal. Again, I keep getting this stuff through about father. You may the tree card and the destiny card, the star cards, kind of came out of that deck together. So for somebody that is healing ancestral issues, perhaps the way that your parents acted or the way that you were brought up, something to do with ancestry, some kind of problem there that I feel like it's your destiny to almost heal, to not make the same mistakes of the past, but to learn from them. So you may have some sort of challenge in that regard, or it could be healing ancestral connections as well. Oracle of Delphi showed itself up there, which, hi, feel like that's me. Take My Breath Away, you got Invincible, Shades of Cool by Lana Del Rey. I saw a packet of dried peas. Now, I've not seen these for sale. They looked like co-op packaging to me, but it was almost like how you'd get a bag of nuts, and they were maybe about the size of my hand, a packet like this, like how you get dried nuts, but there were dried peas, green peas. So I don't know if there were sweets that looked like peas or if they were literally dried peas, but that showed itself to me. I don't know, maybe you've been eating them or something. So if that's you, there could be some important things in this reading for you. I saw the back of a teenage girl. It did actually look like my daughter. I think it might have just been a message for me, but just in case it was for somebody else, she had I think a black baseball cap on. She was turned away from me, maybe about between the ages of about, 12 to 14, 15 perhaps, around that age. Black baseball cap, an oversized sweatshirt on. She had I think black leggings on, or black tight, yeah, no, it was black leggings, trainers on, and she had her hair loose. It was down to probably the middle of her back. It was wavy, like she'd plaited it when it was wet. Again, this is something my daughter does. But it was loose, and it was kind of like a silvery grey colour, like she'd lightened it. So that could be somebody that you know. Again, it comes through for a reason. I do feel like it was my daughter in the future. So, also, right, Capricorns, I'm going to call you out now. As I tune into people's energies, I pick up on their moods and some of the physical things that they're feeling. Yesterday, it could be Sagittarius, it could be Capricorn, because it did start with a headache over my left eye in Sagittarius's reading. I got absolutely wiped out by a migraine yesterday, and I was really, really hot, and I felt sickly. I basically felt like I had an awful hangover when I hadn't had a hangover, when I hadn't been drinking. So just to let you know that if you drank way too much yesterday, so it would have been Wednesday, and woke up with a raging hangover, thanks for that, because you gave it me. Also, to call you out, if you have been smoking, perhaps you only smoke when you drink, or you only smoke when you have a hangover. Also, I could smell your cigarette smoke, which wasn't helping. So yeah, take care of yourself and take care of me at the same time. Please don't drink heavily before your readings. That would really help me out. But then I got the smell of strawberry. So it was either like strawberry lip balm, or like a strawberry body lotion, or bubble bath, or shampoo. Some kind of, like, you know, that fake strawberry smell. I could smell that afterwards. So I don't know if somebody was trying to cover up the smell of cigarette smoke with some kind of strawberry smell. I feel sick thinking about it. I grew up in a pub, just to kind of explain, I grew up in a pub before the smoking ban came into effect. So I would, if I wanted to go and see my mum, I'd go down to the pub. Hi mum, so just to kind of call you out here about my childhood. But I would go into the bar area, and because everybody would be smoking in there, I could go in for 5 seconds and come out, and the smell of cigarette smoke would be stuck to my clothes, stuck to my hair. It was just absolutely foul, absolutely disgusting. So I have a real hatred of cigarette smoke. I think it's revolting. So if you are a smoker, just to kind of explain why I'm so repulsed by that, it's not good for you. It's not healthy. You know it's not healthy. So I don't know. If you want to keep doing it, you keep doing it, but you're gross. Tear you apart, she wants revenge. Yeah, definitely a very aggressive sexual energy here. Take off all your clothes. They say the good die young. What's that? That must be songs coming through. I'll figure out what they are and put them in the description box down below. And out of control. I heard somebody say that somebody's out of control, so do be careful if you're a bit lusty. I feel like somebody could have got really drunk and took off all the clothes, and somebody was like, that person's out of control. So again, if that's you, calm down a bit. And it could be a warning as well. If you're going into things like, it's Thanksgiving today in America, happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful that you're all here supporting my channel. Sorry to shout at you about smoking and drinking. I really am thankful for everybody who comes to my channel and supports my channel, and, you know, genuinely from my heart. But I feel like there is a potential here that people could be drinking, so don't overdo it and embarrass yourself. Especially if you're feeling very overexcited when you start drinking, you're probably going to be less likely to be able to control yourself. And also be careful again about getting into sexual they said positions, and I wasn't going to say positions, and I almost said it. My guides are such trolls. If you're getting into sexual escapades, just be careful. You may find it hard to resist at the moment with that devil card coming out. Oh, that's it. Right, I'm going to tune into the energies. No, I've got to randomise you a song on camera. Okay. Yeah, probably shouldn't show you my code. That's not the best, my pin code, that's not the best idea. Right, here we go. So, randomised song please for Capricorn. Colourblind. Is somebody colourblind? By Darius. Dive in. Right, okay. That's funny as well, it says dive in, because when I was getting take off all your clothes and he's out of control, and I didn't write it down, but I did see a visual of it was a man taking off all his clothes and jumping into a swimming pool, like butt naked, and it's like an old lady was there going, he's out of control. So just be wary if that's you. I mean, you shouldn't be having big parties anyway, because of COVID. Okay. I'm going to go and tune into the energies, and we're going to pull some cards, and I may have to take this jumper off because I'm dying. Right, back with you in a moment. Okay, Cappy, this isn't for everybody, it's probably just for one or two of you. If you are connecting with a Sagittarius, and this relationship is with a Sagittarius, one, just be careful. There's something coming through here about, again, possibly drinking too much or possibly taking substances. Now, whether that's prescription or not, I don't know. But somebody is trying to block out, ow, my head, block out this connection, or maybe they're seeing the signs, they feel like they're going crazy, so they've got tablets to balance that out. They're giving me something with this. Now, you have that song, Darius, what was it, Dive In. He talks about, and you also had the Lana Del Rey song, Shades of Cool. Now, there's, again, I was picking up on depression, this kind of blue colour that's coming through for you. But I'm getting it, both these songs kind of talk about, I think Shades of Cool talks about like red and blue. This Darius song, it talks about different colours as well. And I was also in yesterday's reading, Sagittarius's reading, I think the last song to come through is Cinnamon Girl by Lana Del Rey. She says violet, blue, green, red, or whatever it is, to stop you thinking of me. Something like that is the line from that. So getting all these different colours, and again I saw the rainbow on that Tree of Life card. So again, somebody could be taking I'm going to say prescription pills. I hope it is prescription to deal with issues of depression, or to kind of block out this feeling of going a little bit crazy and seeing the signs. There's something in that there. Those songs are all kind of connecting to me as well. And I also just got When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish. Interesting as well, with the very, very blue hair. Again, the connection with Sagittarius. Somebody could be on the cusp. Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. I saw a doll. It was a Chucky doll with very, very vivid blue hair. And that video, Billie Eilish, When the Party's Over, that it was that exact shade of hair. So could be dealing with someone here who is I don't know, there could be, I don't know if there's a toxic relationship happening here, somebody who encourages you perhaps to indulge in things that are not good for you, and it causes you to act in ways that you perhaps later regret. It seems really fun at the time, but perhaps you later regret them. So definite warning there for somebody. Different messages for different Capricorns. It is a general reading, so take anything that resonates, leave anything that doesn't. I asked for the most important messages to come through that are going to do the most good. So if that is resonating for you, just know that my guides really wanted you to hear that message. Yep, okay. Let's pull some cards for you, Cappy. Cappy. Can I get a general reading, general energy for Cappy, please? Eagle. This keeps coming up for you, Capricorn. Some of you are definitely dealing with a legal situation. It could be the justice system, law courts. It could be something that requires some sort of solicitor, perhaps, something that to do with contracts or legal documents of some kind. It's feeling like you can't break free, I feel, with the Sea Serpent card, this never-ending story thing that keeps coming through, where it's like, excuse me, sorry, it could be paternity. Somebody could be doing something to do with paternity, something to do with custody, perhaps, because this sometimes represents an egg for me. You can break out of this cycle. There is a gap there. You can free yourself from this. Yeah, something to do with, it's coming through, something to do with paternity, or maternity, or adoption. Somebody could be adopting, or it's something, it's coming through, something to do with children, and legal matters. It could just be getting a passport, right? It could be like, oh, I need to get my kid a passport. The Sea Serpent is usually a protective mother energy. Could be a water sign. Eagle energy is Libra energy, the justice system, fairness in a situation, getting a fair outcome, people getting the karma for their actions. Again, this comes up a lot for Capricorn. Not what I was expecting to see. I was expecting to see the Tiger card, because that is the energy I'm feeling. This kind of like, oh, interesting that I'm talking about the tiger trapped in a cage. I was going to talk about this tiger that comes through sometimes, which is like really, really focused on something out of the cage. Like they just want the gate to open, and then they're released, and then they're just going to go for it, because that's the energy that I was picking up. Very sexual energy coming through your reading. Somebody could be facing some kind of legal situation, or contracts, or something to do with some kind of sex thing. Again, it could be something to do with a custody battle, if somebody's checking perhaps the parentage of the child, or it could be that somebody's under house arrest. Just heard that siren. They are usually ambulances near me. I'm on an ambulance route to a hospital. So normally if you hear the sirens, it normally is an ambulance, but it can indicate anything that happens in a reading is part of the reading. So it can indicate, again, dealings with police or emergency services. Well, this took a serious turn. Can we just go back to let's talk about sex, please? Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So if you have been feeling very, very stuck, there are new opportunities coming in. When one door closes, another door opens. It may be a path that's well travelled, a path that's been there for a long time perhaps. You may be returning to somewhere from your childhood. I'm getting a lot of intuitive stuff. I'm sorry, it's just coming through thick and fast for you. It's like somewhere where you've been, now they're giving me Somewhere Only We Know by Lily Allen. Again, I think sometimes you do get the name Lily coming through in your reading, so I don't know if that could be for one person there. Somewhere where Only We Know. They're giving me childhood. They just said childhood, but I think it could be like something to do with a childhood friendship. It could be, they're telling me sister. They're telling me there could be somewhere you went with another child who was a very close companion of yours. You may need to reconnect with that person. Could be new opportunities there. Crib, oh, look at that. I cannot make it up. That's the bottom of the deck. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So yeah, literally for somebody, this is something to do with children. Really seeing... oh, look at the dragon underneath there as well. Ah, you're being watched, aren't you? Jealousy. Sorry, it's coming through as Smaug from Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. Which one's which? I always get them mixed up. But he's the dragon under all the gold. Greed. Somebody could be very, very greedy in a legal situation. Something to do with children. If it's not children, it's coming through strongly that for somebody. For others of you, it could be the birth of some kind of new opportunity, enterprise, something you're getting off the ground. It could be some kind of childhood dream. That could be why it's coming through as this, or like perhaps the project is something to do with children. Again, could be something to do with like adoption systems, legal, foster care. I feel so sick right now. I don't know if that's your energy. Like, I feel like I'm going to be sick. So I'm sorry if I've touched on something there. New possibilities. So for some of you, it's just a new opportunity to have some sort of new project, new enterprise, new pathway opening up for you. I may have to stop in a minute if I carry on feeling this sick. My back has gone absolutely boiling hot again as well. I don't think I'm ill. It just feels like I'm picking up on somebody's energy. Secretive here. Whale, great worry over nothing. Somebody's been quite secretive about how much they're worrying over something. They're not, I feel like they're keeping stuff quite close to the chest. They're not letting people know how much it's weighing them down. But I am picking up on depression. Again, the whale is blue. They go very deep. I feel like somebody has very deep emotions over something and they're not surfacing. Yeah, oh my God, look at what's on the bottom. Period of ill health, depression. Weight weighing you down. Something, this is weighing you down, whatever it is. I feel like you're not processing these emotions. You are trying to hide things, or you're not even trying to look at them. You're like, I'm closing that door. Again, there's this sense of someone drinking too much. I feel like somebody is trying to drown something, trying to push something, really buried something really deep down, which explains why I'm feeling so sick. It's like sick to your stomach at the thought of this. So you're trying not to think about it, but then because you're burying it and not processing it, it's coming through as you're dealing with it in other ways. The drink, pills, medication, it's causing depression. This is a very heavy reading. I'm sorry, Capricorn. I have to say what's coming through because somebody needs to hear it. Like, because if this is you, you're already here. You're already sinking low with this. Because you're not processing it, because you're not looking at it, it's really bad for you. It's really unhealthy. You have to stop being so secretive about this, even if it's just to yourself. Because even though it's painful and hard to look at, the only way that you can get that out is to process it. So don't let it drown you. Anything that happened in the past is anything that happened in the past. I think you have to forgive yourself for anything that you feel guilt or responsibility over. It probably wasn't your fault in the first place, I'm getting, but perhaps you feel, perhaps you blame yourself for something, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Perhaps you feel like it's too late to, I'm struggling to speak, it's too late to do anything about something, but I feel like they're telling me whale of a responsibility. There's a huge burden on you for this. If you've been carrying it for a long time, do you want to continue to carry it? Do you want to continue to suppress it, to put a plaster on that wound, but never have it heal and have it fester? Or do you want to actually finally rip the bandage off, let the air get to it? You may need to talk to somebody. You may want to talk to a complete or a stranger, you know, somebody on an advice line. Somebody who you'll never see again, won't judge you, but I feel like you need to process it somehow. Wow, this took a different turn to the way I thought it was going to go. Moon, changes in your life, clouds, not thinking clearly, because you're drinking too much, Capricorn. Why do you always get this? It's not going to be for everybody, right? If this isn't your reading, absolutely fine. It could be that this is somebody you're connecting with. It could be that somebody needs your help, because they're keeping it secret. They're not telling you what. I just feel so sick. Excuse me. Box, you will receive a gift. Gifts come in strange forms sometimes. Sometimes we may question why things happen, and we may think that why do terrible things happen to me? It's almost like what's happening here is there's something that's coming in, and it's coming in as a gift, but it doesn't feel like a gift. It may feel bad, but it's actually the universe bringing something good into your life. It may be closing something out so that something new can come in. I feel like also with the moon and the cloud of thinking, and the box, it could be that somebody could be trapping something inside. Again, they've buried this thing deep inside. They've put it in a box and they've squashed it away deep down inside themselves, never to be looked at again. It's like time to open that box. It's kind of like Pandora's box, though. It could be trouble once it's opened. But also I feel like somebody is in a box. The way that they think is in a box. Somebody can't think outside of the box. They've got very clouded judgment for some reason. So we'll pull more cards and see what else comes out of that. Well, I was really excited to do your reading, Capricorn. I thought it was going to be a brilliant fun reading, but I don't know how it's turned into this. I hope you keep that mojo, because that's looking really good. I feel like the mojo is here. That drive, that excitement, that energy is here because you need that boost to be able to deal with this very, very difficult thing to tackle. You can do it. You're amazing, Capricorn. Just remember that. Okay, hold on to that mojo. I actually wanted to burn you a dragon's blood joss stick, and it's funny as well, actually, that it almost looks like I don't know why they're showing they're not dragons, but they're almost looking like dragons to me on the side of the handles there. And I didn't have any left. I feel like you need that boost. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. New opportunities, possibilities and paths opening up. Tell me more about crib and archway, please. Marriage and babies, maybe? Oh, no. Oh, is it... Do you want it in the... Which way do you want it, please? Yeah, it's trying to come out in the reverse. Somebody's not been loyal, again. I'm feeling... they're telling me stray or strayed. You may have a dog that you've picked up that was a stray dog. Like, look how it's coming with its lead in its mouth. It's like, oh, maybe you take in waifs and strays. Is that it? I feel like somebody's doing adoption or fostering, or there's some kind of connection with taking in waifs and strays. It could be animals, right? It could be like you're being a foster carer for animals. It could be somebody in your life is like a waif and stray. it's like they haven't got an owner. They're looking for a place to call home. They're looking for somebody to take them in, to take them under their wing. It's coming through as very different energy to the way it normally does today. It's somebody who, sometimes it comes through as, I don't want to play games. I want to take the lead in my own life. Normally it just represents somebody who's very loyal, a very, very loyal friend. It could again mean, in the reverse, it's somebody who's disloyal. Somebody who you thought was a friend who's betrayed you. But I'm seeing this as today, it's like he's almost coming with this lead, like, I need leadership. He looks really pleading as well in his eyes. He's like, I need leadership, I need guidance, I need that. It's like, I need that father figure in my life right now to help me, because I can't do it on my own anymore. I just want to give you the biggest hug in the world right now, Capricorn. Again, it could be somebody that you're dealing with. I feel like you're going to be... Ten of Cups, though. The Ten of Cups is like complete happiness with other people. 1 and 8 makes 9. That's like soul path, soul journey. Something that's been a difficult, long journey. Right, tell me about the fly and the whale. The fly, great worry over nothing. It's like this sinking down because you're so worried about what could happen. It's like anxiety or not doing something because you're scared of the outcome. But it's telling you it's worry over nothing. Tell me about the fly and the whale, please. Yeah, secretive again. You see how it's being secretive, and yeah, it's healing those family issues, the family tree, the ancestry. Something to do here with inheritance in terms of like DNA, inherited behaviors, inherited modes of thinking. There's something that you've kind of taken on from your childhood, your upbringing, the traditions, the beliefs of the people around you, the mistakes of your ancestors. There is this need to kind of heal family issues, old family wounds. It's almost like don't repeat the mistakes of your parents. Perhaps you had a parent who drank too much, and this just told me angry. Don't turn into your father. Don't turn into... It's coming through very much as fatherly energy. It really is. It's probably because it's Capricorn. It's Saturn. Doesn't have to be. It can be maternal as well. It is coming through as father energy. Again, it doesn't have to be father. It could be grandfather. It could be uncles. It could be. It could even be like church figures. It's to do with like for me, it's coming through as like Hierophant energy. So it's kind of like the rules, the establishment, teachers. It could be a teacher. It's like society around you, the rules, the traditions, the upbringing you've had. There is a need to heal it. It could be that you perhaps are, with the rainbow, it could be that perhaps you are sexually liberal, and perhaps that is not the view of your upbringing. So it's like healing. I don't know, if you have an ancestor on the other side, the rainbow could be here to represent their support for this. But the main message with this is ancestry and healing. Fives are about change. I feel like it's up to you to change patterns of behaviour that have been quite negative, that perhaps have played out. Could be past lives, you know, things that have played out over and over again. The Seven of Cups is about choices in relationships. The Seven of Hearts there. Tell me please about you will receive a gift and a change in your life. So I can see struggle, but it's talking about either side of the struggle is new doors opening, growth and opportunities, and things changing. So it's going to get better if you're struggling at the moment, Capricorn. You will receive a gift, changes in your life. Now, interestingly enough, the wishing well is wishes not coming true. And again, I was kind of picking up on this. Then you may have had some kind of goal. They're telling me all that glitters is not gold, which comes out quite often for you, Capricorn. It may have been something that was not actually your goal. It could have been something that you thought you wanted because of the views of your family. It's, for example, if you came up in how can I put this? if you were raised in a family that really valued monetary success, financial gain, getting to the top of a career, I mean, Capricorn, you are a sign that likes to, really throw yourself into career quite often, depending on the other placements in your chart. We all are slightly different. There's variations, but the main energy of Capricorn as a sign by itself is somebody who's quite goal career orientated. But you may have been pushed into something that perhaps it's like medicine. Perhaps everybody in your family are doctors, and they're like, right, you've got to get the grades, you've got to get into medical school, you've got to become, they're telling me gynecologist, maybe that's sort of like what they were like, or, you've got to follow the family traditions. This is what success is in the family eyes. So perhaps you were raised to value monetary things, status, but perhaps actually you found that there's something hollow about that. It wasn't as rewarding as you thought it was. So there's something here that's a gift from the universe that doesn't seem like a gift, but it's more in tune with your soul. So again, there's nothing wrong with being very, very driven, having those career goals. Being very work orientated, Capricorn, that's just your sign, and there's a lot of value in that in itself, but there's something here it's coming through as something that you wished for, which it didn't turn out, you didn't get your wish, but it's almost like rejection is God's protection, I think is the term that people use sometimes. It's almost like there's like a gift in disguise, something that seems like it's not fortunate turning out to be very, very fortunate in the long run. Again, there's a sense of somebody not having a depth of emotion here as well, which is tying into kind of like the dog card there. However, if we turn this in the upright, this is again 41. I keep noticing the number 41 at the moment. There's something. The well is normally something that can be drawn from over and over and over again, like something with a depth of emotion. And you are down here in this depth of emotion, or somebody is. So there's a connection where there's no emotional depth. Letter. So again, there's kind of contracts, legal things, formal communication. Tell me why the dog came out in reverse, please. Expectation, unexpected income. Yeah, again, similar message to what's up here. It could be somebody's very, very greedy. Somebody only really cares about... She's kind of looking towards the eagle. You're expecting some kind of... You're expecting possibly some kind of money from whatever this legal situation is. Or you have expectations of it, but perhaps you've got your back turned to something else that is... It's like this gift. It's almost like don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Somebody's not seeing an opportunity here because they're so busy focusing on something else. Okay. Tell me more about whale and healing family issues and the fly. Tell me more about this, please. Thank you. It's gone between my legs. Journey. I feel like someone's on some kind of spiritual journey here. Some kind of journey of growth. There's that box there, look. There's the box. Somebody could be travelling to you with a gift. But I really feel like this box is like Pandora's box. It's like something you're not opening. You're scared to... Okay, sorry, just... I'm getting stuff. Pandora's box. She opens the box. All the grief and the strife and everything awful flies out, and she shuts the box. But what's trapped in the box is hope. Hope remains. So it's almost like you have some sort of hope. All the bad stuff is out of the box, but the box contains hope. I think the gift is hope, but you're keeping it trapped. You're not letting this hope out of the box. And I think, again, I was picking up on some kind of possessiveness. It's like almost like if you love something, set it free, but you're scared of opening this box and letting your hope fly because you're scared it will leave you. You're scared that your hopes are going to be dashed in a situation. That's what you're scared of. You're scared of your wishes not coming true. And then your box would be empty, right? So you'd rather keep hope trapped in the box and locked away and never reveal that hope, rather than let it surface, and have it leave you, or have your hopes dashed. But this is, I think, the journey. This is the healing. You can't always keep things trapped away, because it's like if you had a beautiful, I don't know, diamond tiara, right? Or diamond necklace, but you never wore it because you were so scared of like wearing it and you know, losing a gem out of it, or like someone stealing it. So you keep it locked away, but while it's locked away, it's not being allowed to shine. It's so beautiful, it should be shown off, where you're keeping it trapped. Privileged lady on the underline there. Tell me about moon box. So what is the gift? Tell me about the gift. What is the gift? Family room. I feel like you could be getting something. It could literally be a piece of jewellery or a jewellery box. Perhaps it's something that was kept in a family room of an ancestor. Perhaps somebody's passed away and you're going to be getting an inheritance, like a piece of jewellery, or perhaps it's not what you hoped for. Perhaps you were hoping for, I don't know, their car or something more practical, but you're getting something that actually, I think, is there's something to this gift. Again, I was kind of getting that somewhere only we know. Some kind of connection from your past. Threes are about, it could be something here to do with like some sort of gathering and get together. Perhaps you were at this person's home, you know, for an event like Thanksgiving or Christmas, and you said, oh my goodness, that's a lovely piece of jewellery, and they've remembered this and they're gifting it to you. Or and you're sort of a bit like, well, what do I do with this? I can't wear it, it's too valuable to wear. I'm just gonna have it sat in the box. Okay, thief. Okay. Oh, okay. This could be something to do with the courts. I think, did this come out for you a while ago? A while back. I don't know if it was you or somebody else. There was a scenario of there literally being like a jewelry thief, or being accused of taking something. It's like you could have gone to an ancestor's home, and perhaps they're going a bit doolally, and they've said, and you said, oh my goodness, that's a beautiful necklace, and they've gone, okay, I really want you to have it. You know, this happened with me and my nana. Actually, my nana was like, you know, she didn't say it, but she's trying to give away all the stuff. So I'll just show you. Actually, I don't know why I'm getting used to show you. My nana gave me it's beautiful, this amber acorn necklace when I went to visit her, and I was like, Nana, I'm not here to see you to give me things, and she's just like, no, I want you to take something. I was like, okay, Nana, thank you. So actually, no, she gave this to my dad to give to me. She gave me something else on the visit, but yeah, it really means a lot to me. But it's like this situation could have happened where you've been to see somebody, perhaps they're going a bit dotty, they've given you something, they've forgotten perhaps, somehow you've managed to be accused of being a thief when actually you weren't, that, you know, you were legitimately given something, possibly, or you're afraid that, or perhaps somebody has stolen something from you, perhaps you think somebody's stolen something from you, but it's actually just put away safely in a box. You may need to keep checking for where that is. You may be afraid that somebody's going to steal something from you, so you're keeping it under lock and key. Really interesting, the eagle card there, and the thief card together. Okay, yeah, I am going for this deck. How long do we have? I've got enough time. I may pull from both decks. Tell me about expectation, unexpected income. Six of Pentacles, and the World. Okay, I'm going to keep pulling cards. Tell me about whale, journey, fly, There's that Knight of Pentacles again. Yeah, it's taking a long time. There's something that's very slow moving. I'm getting this sense of something needing to be cut out. You know, she's carrying a scythe. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't normally do that, so it's like taking a long time to end something, especially with that 10 there. It's like something's a long journey. Family room and wishing well, please. Family room and wishing well. Thank you. Queen of Wands. Yeah, okay. It could be a fire sign. It could be given to you by somebody who is a fire sign. 8 of Cups there. Walking away because there's something missing emotionally, but somebody wants you to go with them. Why is the... That's quite a lot. Seeing the Emperor and the Heartbreak card. Why is the World card here? Can you explain the World card for me, please? Tell me more about the World card. Temperance in reverse. I'm feeling very impatient, actually. Whatever's taking a long time, feeling very, very impatient about it. Why is there a Knight of Pentacles here, please? Fast action, fast communication. Interesting that would clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The complete opposite. And the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups on the underlying. So that's a nice one to see. Somebody here is very, very nurturing, very loving, has a depth of emotion, a lot of emotional control. They could help you. It could be you. Right, we've got over here with this unexpected income, crib. Balance is going to be restored here with the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is a card about equal give and take. It's kind of like the minor arcana justice. You can see she's got this set of scales here. So balance will be restored here. If you're expecting, if you are dealing with a legal situation, this is saying that there will be a fair outcome. It could be that, you know, assets are being divided, but they're going to be divided fairly. You may not get what you want, but it's going to be fair. It's going to... there's going to be a sense of closure with this, and also a sense of knowledge coming in as well with this World card here. There's a sense of using your intuition here. She almost gives me High Priestess energy with the moon and the owl. There's some kind of spiritual knowledge that comes along. It could be that this is what's unexpected. You've got... you were expecting perhaps one thing, but actually behind you is some kind of more spiritual realization about something. It could be that if somebody has passed away and you're expecting some sort of asset to come your way, you could actually, like I was saying, you may receive something that's more like a piece of jewelry. It's unexpected, but it has more emotional value. So it's unexpected that you would... There's more to this gift than you were expecting. So there's a bit of confusion. It's like, well, I didn't expect to get that, but I don't know. Temperance here is in the reverse. Is you may be feeling very, very impatient about waiting for this to close out. You're waiting for some kind of I just feel like you're waiting for something to wrap up here. You're waiting for something perhaps to go in your favour, and you're impatient to get moving on to some new cycle. It's like perhaps you want some sort of payout so that you can go travelling. There's also a sense with the World card of being... it's like the World Wide Web, or something that's very public. You may want to... something to do with knowledge. You may want to reveal something to the world, but you're getting very, very impatient here with it, with the Temperance card in reverse. Again, this is Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius who is very, very unbalanced, or just a person who's unbalanced. Again, this is a card about drinking. You could be in some kind of connection with somebody who brings out your bad side, who encourages you to drink, who's kind of leads you into bad habits. There's also a sense with the Temperance card is about a balance between passion and emotion. So this is indicating there's some kind of imbalance here between... somebody may be emotionally imbalanced, that may succumb to the passions too much. They may be over emotional, or vice versa. So just be aware of that. There's an imbalance here between passion and emotion. But I feel like with this 6 of Pentacles, that's a really good sign. Libran energy. The world again is Sagittarian energy, I think. Sagittarius. There's a balance being restored here. There will be a fair outcome, but you're getting very impatient for it because you want to get moving into this new cycle. Over here, yeah, it's just really, really slow progress. You've got this real contrast here between a very, very slow moving energy. The Knight of Pentacles and Temperance in the upright are like the slowest moving energies in the deck. It's really frustrating actually when these come out in a reading, when you want things to get moving, because it's like, well, I'm sick of being patient now. I want to cut out this stage of my life and move on to this new cycle. I feel like once it does, I feel like you're approaching the finishing line with this. And just don't sink down too much. Don't self-medicate too much, because I think the closer it gets to the final finish line, the outcome, the harder it gets, the more likely you are to fall back on perhaps self-soothing behaviors that perhaps aren't that healthy in the long run. You know, we all have little hiccups, so don't beat yourself up too much, but don't overindulge too much for too long. There's probably better ways of doing this. Watch your health. Again, watch out for anything inherited. So if you drink too much and you have ancestors who have had liver problems, then that is definitely a huge warning sign there for somebody. But here we have this really slow moving energy of somebody who wants to tick all the boxes, you know, dot the I's, cross the T's, make sure they're doing everything by the book. And here's this really impatient energy of like fast communication, fast action. You can see it's almost like these this communication, it's on fire, it's being catapulted. So it's like that energy, that drawstring that's been pulled back for so long, really feeling that tension now, really feeling ready to snap, I think, and release. Over here, this family room, again, this Queen of Wands energy, somebody who's very, very passionate, somebody who's very fiery, somebody who's could be like, again, it's like this angel in disguise energy that's kind of coming through, a gift in disguise. She's the Queen of Wands is very passionate, creative, attractive, courageous, forceful, brilliant, warm, can be perhaps a little too impulsive. She can be very outspoken. You know, she's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but she's got a huge amount going for her. She's got a huge amount of passion, and she's not afraid to show it. But she does have self-control. She's a mature energy. So I feel like this person could be you. Again, it's coming through as that very, very heated energy. It could be somebody that you're dealing with, somebody in your home, perhaps. However, it's here with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There's definitely something not right in some sort of home situation, some sort of family situation here with this card, because the Ten of Pentacles should be feeling very, very materially well off, feeling like you've got everything you need on a material level, feeling very settled and supported in a home, or could be a workplace setting. It's material wealth or prosperity shared with other people. But you can see the imagery in particular on this card is very, very cold. You could be feeling shut out from a home situation. Somebody could live somewhere where it's very cold and snowy. It could, like, maybe this resembles your parents' house, I don't know. But it's definitely feeling a bit out in the cold. It's almost like it carries Five of Pentacles energy for me, this card. And with it being in the reverse, it's they're telling me something's rotten in the state of Denmark, which is Hamlet. Again, something definitely coming through with father energy here. It's not going to be for everybody. You know, you may be sat here thinking, I've got a brilliant relationship with my father. But perhaps you can have a brilliant relationship with somebody, but there can still be issues there. Sorry, my video cut out. So there could still be something that you've not said, or that you've perhaps, again, it's this sense of expectations, where perhaps you want to break free from some kind of what your parents consider successful perhaps is not what you want in your life. So there's something here to do with wishes, a change in wishes, or there's something not right in a family situation, in a household or workplace. Could be workplace situation. Definitely something coming through with wealth, a lack of emotion perhaps, too much passion, not enough emotion. It's interesting, you've got the Temperance card in reverse, and you've got a couple here, but one is showing as the Queen of Wands and one is shown as the King of Cups. And I was talking about how the Temperance card is balancing passion with emotion, fire and water energy. And here I feel like these two people are kind of at odds, because they, at the core, they're coming at a situation with different values. One is coming in with a lot of passion. It could be coming in for sex, you know, and this person could be coming in as with wanting more, wanting love, wanting an emotional investment. So there could be something not being communicated here, where people have different wants, or they have different needs in a relationship, possibly. I mean, obviously not with your father, because that's weird, but oh, Queen of Wands is there again, look. Oh, and there's the Queen of Cups. Okay, interesting. It's a different Queen of Wands, and now we have a match with the King and Queen of Cups. Somebody could be interested in same-sex relationships. Somebody could be in a bit of a weird one. Somebody could be in a relationship where actually the female in the relationship is interested in same-sex couples, and the man is interested in finding a person who matches them equally. Maybe a lot of passion in this relationship, but they want an emotional connection. This person may be interested in, it could be that they're only interested in themselves, but here we have a match. I feel like this is 4 people. I don't think this is, so I've got 1 man and 3 women. It could be that, doesn't have to be relationships. It could be a family where perhaps it's like a brother and 3 sisters. Perhaps 2 are fire signs, 2 are water signs. But there's 3 cards here where people are shown as angels, and there's 1 card here where she's not shown as an angel. The masculine's wings are down. He's feeling trapped. He can't stand up to his full height. But this female energy here is, I'm not sure. I'll leave that one with you. Very strange noise there. I don't know if my neighbours are doing some work. It's coming through as like a vibration through the floor. We have a couple of minutes, so I'm going to pull you your advice cards. That's bothering me. Really, this imbalance, it could be dealing with a Sagittarius. None of this is coming through as your energy, though. It could be father, mother, sister, sister. Because your Pentacles, you're not actually showing, you're not actually really showing in your own reading, Capricorn. I feel like you might have a lot of people around you pulling you in a lot of different directions, and you're not actually, this card here, this 8 of Pentacles, is a card about needing to invest in yourself, needing to look at what you want, working on yourself. You might, I feel like you're really actually perhaps finding it quite hard to cope by the different demands around you. I need to pull another card for you, just 1 second. I've just grabbed the Vice Versa Tarot. I want a different tarot deck because I want the opportunity to come out again. If you are the Queen of Wands, I want it to have the opportunity to give me that card again. Who is Capricorn in this situation, please? The World card in reverse. You're feeling trapped. You want that new cycle to come in. Look at the similarities here. Okay, you are showing as, what is this? What have we got here? What is this card? Number 10. Is this the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician? Look at the similarities. Look at the similarities of the poses. Let me just quickly double check. I think that's the Magician. No, sorry, I think it's the Wheel of Fortune. Number 10. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you want to take control of your own life. You want to take the wheel of your own life, and you are making it happen. You're shown as the Magician energy. Excuse me. It does come through sometimes as Capricorn energy, but it's traditionally Gemini, Virgo energy, I think. Just be wary. I think you may have a few tricks up your sleeve in this situation, but you're holding something high here. I really feel like you're stepping up. You're taking the lead in your own life. You're saying, look, I matter. I matter here too. I want to take my drishes. I nearly said my auntie's name there. She's a Capricorn. I want to... Look how they're both reaching up for these stars. You may have an interest in astronomy. You want to make your wishes, your dreams, your own... You want to mark out your own path in life. You want to be the creator of your own destiny. You're taking your dreams, your wishes, your ambitions, and you're making them happen. You're turning that wheel yourself. The magician has all the tools that they need to bring in their own cycle, their own luck. You are a sign that makes things happen, Capricorn. Yeah, looking to the brighter future. Lizard and cat. I'm sure they have some symbolic meaning on the Wheel of Fortune card that I've completely forgotten. But yeah, okay, so none of this I don't think is you. I think this is people you're dealing with or aspects of yourself. But I feel like you're not showing in your own reading. There's a lot of stuff happening. Perhaps there's a lot of drama happening around you. You want out. You want a new cycle. You want a fresh beginning, I think. You want to bring in a lucky cycle into your own life. Cool. Brilliant, Capricorn. I like it. Yeah, I can see the magician. I'm not going to take all of these. King of Keys, this is somebody perhaps in some sort of career. It's a masculine energy, somebody who can unlock doors for you. The lookout, you want to get out of a sinking ship. You want to... the boat's going down, but you're on the lookout for something new. The Ascent, you want to go on to new, bigger and better things. Leaving the drama behind. The Akashic Field, definitely using... basically your magic powers, your connection to divine forces, your manifestation abilities, to the magic around you, the creating this magic around you that you're tapping into and using to make things happen. A sense of time here. Spring is when you plant the seeds, autumn is when you harvest the seeds, so you're going to reap what you sow. And the journey, you're going to go on a new journey. You're going to... Absolutely, you've got the world card here twice, you've got a journey card and twice. You want a new cycle, you want a fresh cycle, you want a new beginning, I think. Okay, I'm going to just pop those back. I've got enough time to just pull one advice card and read the advice on it, so that was a bit too much, universe. There you go, you can see that I've put them back in separately. I'm going to shuffle, I'm going to do that off camera, and then we're going to pull you an advice card because I've only got like 30 seconds left. Sorry, it flipped out while I was shuffling off camera, so this is the one I'm going to read. There's the Oracle of Delphi again. Hi, it's me in your reading. I said that I saw that before. It's showing me Caught in the Runes as well. It's funny, the cards have been slipping off, and I was thinking to myself, it's almost like if you think about like big planets doing big things in the sky, you would think that it has some sort of magnetic pull. So it's almost like I felt like the universe was kind of like moving cards. My cards were just like moving around like this by themselves before. I kind of forgot to mention it. Two of Roses. Let's see what this is. I should have looked it up off camera as well to save time. I have just under 2 minutes now after stopping and restarting. Wibbly wobbly timey-wimey. We can definitely... if you're showing as a magician, we can probably wibbly wobbly bendy wendy timey wimey, right? Make time where there was no time before. A white dove carries a message in his beak and flies high above a table laid out for tea. One of the teacups has fallen over and there are broken pieces of china on the table. That'd be interesting to see if you break any plates if you are celebrating Thanksgiving. Interesting. Below the dove, a hawk flies into the scene with a message in his beak. This card indicates a small conflict in your home or family. It could involve you and another or others in your extended family. There could be money issues around the home, an inheritance or personal finances. Genuinely, this card fell out. I didn't pull it on purpose. I didn't even know what it said. The dove brings a message from your spirit, a call to see this little drama through your higher mind and compassionate heart. You may feel compelled to be the peacemaker or the provider in this situation. Let yourself do as your spirit guides you. The hawk, a predator, shows that there are times when you might have a tendency to be pulled into the fray yourself. Interesting, the eagle is a kind of hawk-like animal, isn't it? With the hawk entering from the right, it certainly indicates that more challenges may be coming your way. Happily, your spirit is high above those challenges, so you can see them clearly and deal with them effectively. Don't let people drag you down. Keep that higher perspective. You're showing here as the magician who has that connection to, the stars and the upper realms, the Akashic field. So use that higher guidance. And I'm going to run out of time. So Capricorn, I hope that was helpful to you. Best of luck. Happy Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. And I'll be back with you again soon.